podcast on YouTube. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Come on.
It is true. It is damn true.
Good morning.
Best wrestling podcast. In fact, once again, man, it's your boy Lil Derek. I got Les Hardy Jr. with me. I got Starks with me. We got a very special guest. And
right there.
Settle middle.
Hey.
Man, what's going on, people? How y'all doing?
Come on, McFly. What you been up to, bro?
Yeet.
I don't know.
I don't want to get into it.
No, you.
Man.
We gotta get down to business today, straight down to business, because it is one of those sad times of the year, WWE wise at least, where they have decided going into WrestleMania season of all times to release 10 superstars over the weekend. And today, Monday, it seems like we may have gotten some clarification on why they made some of those releases. And I got something to say about a lot of these releases. But let's go down the list. It was the Authors of Pain. It was Paul Ellerling. It was Cedric Alexander, Sonya Deville, Blair Davenport, Isla Dawn, Giovanni Vinci, and the Good Brothers, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, who I had just asked that yet. Turns out they be released. Very, very, you never wish a release of any wrestler, really, you know what I'm saying? At least people like this who, they haven't done any. Well, I'm saying like typically, because the amount of money that they making is a little different. The situation you talking about.
I've been waiting.
Talking about is somebody being held against their will.
No.
He
fired.
Held against their will. They all very, very happy in WWE. Nobody on this side of things were making rumblings of wanting to be released at all, and they lose out on that. All of these guys and gals have 90 days non-compete clauses, which means they won't be able to wrestle anywhere.
Except Sonya.
She doesn't have one?
Nah, because they just said that we're not going to re-sign you. They didn't release her.
So y'all want to go like name by name and kind of just break, share our feelings. So start at
that's what I was gonna do. And
hell yeah.
I'll start off with the Authors of Pain. I just feel like they really wasted them this time in a time where the tag team division was very much in need. Obviously I think both tag team divisions are getting better right now, but I do think that they could have been used a lot to elevate other teams, even if they weren't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like their whole faction kind of missed the mark, or I don't like they had potential.
I don't understand how they fumbled them that bad. They could have easily been like an APA kind of team where they're like work for hire kind of team. I don't understand when they first turned on Paul Ellering. I think the first time around I didn't get that. I'm like, they can be done. It was one of those things where I watched them in NXT and they were done pretty well. But that transition to main, which didn't make sense, and I haven't seen them forever. I think the stuff with Seth they were doing was cool. Then they got released, and I haven't seen Oliver Payne's match in a minute, but it's unfortunate. I don't know what they're gonna do. Do not go to AEW. It ain't safe over there. For some of these names, it's gonna be straight up. Do not go over there. Do whatever you want to do. It's unfortunate because that's kind of your only option, but.
I mean, to make big bucks, sure. So let's ask this too then before y'all chime in. Let's make that, where do we see these wrestlers going? Let's talk about that as well. Authors of Pain, I see them going to TNA, honestly. To have a working relationship possibility at least with WWE. Either that or they may do what they did last time and go sit home on their butts. Last time you didn't really hear. I didn't hear much about them in the indie scene at all.
I hear
some people when they get released, they just like, you know what? That's my dream. I did it.
Wait, I can speak on y'all remember Tucker Knight, right? From Heavy Machinery. He a high school teacher. He teaches wrestling.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, that's good for us. That's the most important. That's the most important thing, though. As long as you get released, and you're doing something else, but you're enjoying it, what you do, or you do something that you love too, it always works out. You don't always have to come back to wrestling, you know.
Yeah.
It's almost not rewarding unless you hit that high ceiling, because you're breaking down your body, and then for what at the end of the day?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Paul Ellering, same for Ellering. We don't got to say too much about him. I feel like he honestly wasn't needed.
He could have been their mouthpiece.
I'm saying since they were in a faction. When
Right.
AOP came back, they put them right into the faction with Karrion Kross and Scarlett.
Karrion Kross.
They didn't need two managers in that faction. It kind of defeated. They defeated the purpose of one another. So either they should have kept him separate. They could have kept them out of Final Testament, or just not brought Paul back. That was my personal feeling.
They could have did better with Final Testament. I think they're building like low key a story with Karrion, but it's like I don't think they're translating it well. I'm surprised he's still around, to be honest.
It's very much an Easter egg storyline. Like, if you're not
paying attention
on the IWC, if you're not seeing the interaction that he has with all of these different wrestlers and what happens afterwards, it's not a clear-cut thing where they really spelled it out for people, which allows people to not be so interested. Also, I think pulling the rug under them with the Wyatt storyline was
where the Wyatt's at?
They're on SmackDown.
Apparently, a few of them are hurt.
From
well, I don't know what they're doing moving forward, but during Alexa Bliss's match with Candice, y'all seen the little interruption they had? So it looks like Uncle Howdy coming, but we don't know when. We don't know how.
I missed the Rumble, but I lost my mind.
Yeah.
When Alexa came out, I said, "Yo, it's Alexa Bliss season. Rhea, you better watch out, because when it start getting hot outside, it's up."
But it don't even look like she really lost a step either, bro. And she hasn't been in the ring like that in forever. 2 years.
But she's always been really raw. She's really good on the mic, but they might keep the Wyatt character with her, so she won't be able to do that. But I'm interested what she does.
I feel like just let her breathe for now. You know, like we literally just got her back in the ring. And don't rush her back into a Wyatt story just for the sake of it. That's something that could be built up at. And I don't know. I feel like the Wyatts just got unfinished business with a lot of people, bro. There's a lot of people that Bray was feuding with that's on SmackDown or could have feuded with that would have loved to. And they should build those stories first.
I'm interested in where they sit at. It's unfortunate that they went over American Made, and then that kind of hurts American Made. And then Wyatt's not around either.
Everybody goes over Chad Gable. It's not even.
I don't get it.
It's unfortunate.
I don't get it.
Chad's a little too raw for this, man. Like we dealt with Shorty G, but now it's like
him and Finn Balor, bro. This should have been pissing me off, bro.
Let it go. Finn Balor fans, let it go. Hey,
so Nakamura can have a title,
do it to me.
And Nakamura can have a singles title.
I apologize about that. I was excited, and then
me too. I'm not gonna lie, I was excited. We haven't seen him in 70 days.
And then when you do see him, you're like, he was at the Rumble. See.
Oh yeah, he was. But he came out as zero pop, bro. That shit was crazy.
A lot of people came out as zero pop.
True. Finn came out as zero pop.
They were trying to blame the theme song. I said, no. That logo.
No, it was a theme. It was.
No. That logo showed up. You know, it said Finn. And they said, whatever, man. Whatever. They're not going to do nothing with Finn.
No, they're not.
That's unfortunate because Finn, he's really dope. If he drops those pants, then, I mean, we'll get behind him.
Whoa! Yo, that's a triple.
Yeah, whoa, nothing. Just
you said if he drops them pants, and I quote, if he drops them pants, we gonna get behind him.
I know what he meant. But
I know what he meant. That was a pause.
Keep it going.
Y'all getting way off track, man. Next up is a release that I think makes a lot of sense to me, and that is Cedric Alexander. I feel like he had reached his
syndicate.
He reached his ceiling in WWE. It was for him to leave They did what they needed to do with him in NXT. I think also showing that he still has value. I think that's one of the most important things that they did with him. Is not just leave him in catering, sending him to NXT, allowing him to work with some of the younger talents, the Javon Evans, and allowing him to also make himself something during the little time that he was down there for a little second. You know what I'm saying? They kind of did what they did with him and Ashante, where now Ashante is down there as well. I think, just having him sitting in catering and on main event is not his worth at all. We all know that Cedric Alexander has more to give, and I think that was a look. We don't got nothing for you. You're not gonna win any titles here. You're not gonna main event any shows really. You can go be with your boys in AEW in 90 days if you so choose.
And I think that's one of those releases where it was like that. I think they saw the Hurt Syndicate and how they got it. They're going. They're like, you know what? He just re-signed last year. I remember that. Like he just re-signed. So, seeing Hurt Syndicate, you're like, man, I wish Cedric. I was saying like, man, I hope Cedric go. But I knew he re-signed. But I think this is one of those kind of good releases where it's like we know where you can end up and fit in nicely at. I just feel like Cedric should have been given more. Like it feels like his peak was the Mustafa Ali feud from way back when. So I thought Cedric could have done a lot of dope stuff. He could have did an IC reign, a US reign. Like it felt like he's one of those guys that was really talented, but they just never pushed them well. It's kind of weird to see that like Cruiserweight Classic clip, and it's like
the window was missed.
What was it?
Vince missed the window. That's all. At a certain point in time, he just wasn't over like that. And for Triple H right now, as we all should see, being over is very, very fucking important. Yeah. It's harder for him to, probably find something for someone like Cedric Alexander to do after years of him not being over. You know what I'm saying? This is years and years of him being treated as a jobber. This is the years of them ending the Hurt business way too soon.
Never being in the crowd. Never being in front of a crowd.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That also hurt. That's why, I agree with you. His peak was the Mustafa Ali feud because his next peak didn't even get a feel of a live audience. I think if the Hurt business got to get our live audience, that takes all of them further. Even somebody like Bobby Lashley may still be with the company if Hurt business happened with the live audience.
Yeah, and I think it can't be understated. His that Mustafa Ali feud at 205 Live. I'll always speak about it. That time period once Enzo left and they had that tournament is some good, great wrestling.
Yeah,
if
and
you've never seen it, go watch it. It's incredible.
Ali and Cedric.
The most. You didn't need a deep storyline. They told stories within the ring.
Mm-hmm. That's the most important factor of it. And they elevated each other just in ring and just
all of those guys, Buddy Murphy, Mustafa,
every single one of them.
Alexander, all of those
real hoopers.
That was a hoop season, dog.
Yeah.
Cause they used to do 205 Live after SmackDown, and it's like it's crazy that crowd is already dead, and for them to kind of make them come alive again was just a testament to their talent.
Cause I don't know, it was just exciting to see. Like me personally, I think I see Cedric going obviously the AEW Hurt Syndicate.
We heard people.
He could go hoop with fucking Shelton and let Bobby go for the world. I don't know what the fuck they want to do actually. Maybe I'm stupid, but he's definitely gonna go to AEW.
Well, they already got the tag titles now. They just got them.
Yeah, so they might just freebird it.
Good.
Until they figure out.
Or he could go into the TNT title picture.
That could be dope.
Yeah,
that could be dope.
I like to see him on because honestly, I think Bobby should have done that, but Bobby ain't losing no matches.
He can't. He can't.
Unless
Bobby got some nice creative control over there, so I think Cedric is a guarantee. Now let's move on to someone who I think. Again, I don't wish for anybody to be fired, but I do think that this person should have been released by WWE years ago. and that is Sonya Deville. I feel like Sonya Deville never really got any better in all of these years. She has not gotten better. She's not had an interesting character. I think, the Pure Fusion Collective was just giving them something to do and also adding a tag team and a faction that can go against the freaking Damage Control and possibly go up for the tag team titles. And honestly, when you look at it as Zoe and Shayna, they never needed Sonya. She's more of the manager of the team. And again, she's one that I like I said, I just feel like WWE has wasted years on her and she hasn't given them anything in return, if I'm being honest. And that's no knock to her. Maybe this isn't the business for her. I don't even think she's gonna continue wrestling personally. I think she's gonna and do her Mandy thing. They got they like donut shop or whatever.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna stick to being a businesswoman at this point.
And I wish her the best, bro. I just knew it was kind of cooked, bro, when she had that match with Lyra and Lyra was telling her like let go. Like I was like Sonya should have known this. Like I know Lyra been hooping for a little bit, but for like a rookie that just got there in the main roster and you've been there for years already, man, bro, that should not happen.
Yeah,
And she
ain't
got
too much.
what to do in a match. Yeah.
I think her stuff with Mandy was good for what it was. Once that kind of ended and Mandy's gone too, it's just like it was just one of those kind of wavering spaces in the roster where you just see her, you're kind of like there was a couple matches where she had some bad miscommunication, but wish her the best.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Where her donut shop at? Where the donut shop at?
That's a good question.
I don't know. Look at
we finna make a sick click trip, bro.
Reed don't want to say nothing.
Reed?
Yeah, Reed, you've been awfully quiet, Reed.
I'm letting y'all cook. Look, I'm being a good friend, and y'all sitting over here getting mad at me for being a good friend. What the fuck is this?
Step to the stove.
About Sonya.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't really like her in ring work, but I mean, she was all right to me. I liked her as a manager when she was managing SmackDown. I thought she was all right. I mean, Nick Aldis way better, but
I agree.
Yeah,
I never was a fan of the in-ring work. Like I said, I don't wish her to lose her job or anything like that. But she was someone who had been her ceiling was that tag team title reign with Chelsea Green.
Yeah, and that was if she doesn't get injured, I think that could turn into something. But you never know. So
I think it would have held Chelsea back. I think the dynamic that her and Piper have is a million better than what she had with Sonya. Like everything happened for a reason. And I also think at this point she was holding Zoe and Sonya. I mean, yeah,
Shayna.
Shayna, Sonya, all these motherfuckers. Fuck them. Let's move on to the next person. A person that I was personally upset about getting released. A person who I personally felt like
we all personally felt it.
Wait a minute now. Who's this?
I don't even know what I'm talking about, man.
You're not talking about Vinci?
No, I'm talking about Blair Davenport, man. We gonna get to Vinci.
Oh,
Blair Davenport.
Shout out Blair Davenport though.
Preach the lead
for that mid card division. The fact that she's one of those. Now Sonya, who I didn't think could do anything for the mid card division, I think that Blair could have done a lot for that United States or IC title picture if they correctly. They hadn't booked her in months though, so it's not shocking to me. But I do think she's someone that WWE will probably regret releasing her, and I wouldn't be surprised to see her in TNA. Honestly, I think she's TNA bound.
I think she AEW bound.
I think she could be AEW bound too.
Hey, her and Jamie Hayter as a tag team.
Oh my god, her versus Mariah May. Bro, like what?
It's Tony Storm.
Storm, yeah.
If I recall, she was dope on the Indies.
Yeah, she was cooking.
And her V trigger beautiful. She got a beautiful V trigger.
Didn't she get drafted and they never used her?
Yeah, well they used her
for a few with Naomi.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like.
But after
now
that,
what?
No, really haven't done much with her since then.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, bro.
I wish her the best. I think she's gonna find work wherever she goes. She can even go back to Japan. She
should. Incredible talent right there.
Yep, I agree.
I think she will be okay. Again, I think it's another one that I don't like it because I do think WWE could have done a lot with her. But if they weren't gonna do anything with her, yes, please send her somewhere else because she's too fucking talented to just be sitting in catering.
Yo,
For
Next
sure.
up, another one who I do not understand the release at all, and it's not Vinci. It's Isla Dawn, I don't understand. I
oh
feel
yeah, nah, they
I
stupid for
like
that.
I
really,
do.
really good tag team in a division that doesn't have that many tag teams and until we start including all the NXT girlies. The tag team division lost a good tag team right there.
Mm-hmm.
A tag team that I think justifiably so won the tag team titles last year. And I think they had so much they could have did with them with their fire and ice type of thing and all that.
Yeah.
Them playing with the cards and stuff like that. Like I felt like it was a cool storyline that they could have had, a cool gimmick that those two had. And at a certain point, WWE kind of just pulled the rug from it and stopped putting them on TV for real.
Yeah.
So what do they do with Alba Fire now?
Well,
It
you
was
got to think she was the NXT UK champ for like what 600 days. They
me.
might go
Mm-hmm.
that.
She played card for a minute,
Yeah.
Mm.
and hopefully one day they can build her up to be uh, a top heel on the Raw roster.
She's
Is what
actually
I'm looking at.
really good. She's actually
Nah.
really
Raw doesn't have a top heel besides Liv Morgan, if she is even still on Raw. I don't know if she on Raw or SmackDown half the time. You know what I'm saying? But
What about
yeah.
Raquel? What
it's
about
no
Raquel?
right now.
What about
So
Raquel?
who's Alba?
Raquel?
Nia
But-
Jax.
She's
Nia
not a
but-
top heel though. She like mid card. Right? Raquel would be mid card.
Somebody
I think
say Nia
she-
Jax.
Yeah, she's a heel.
Yeah.
Is she on?
All right. Ew.
Hey, he cheats so hard.
Is Nia on Raw now?
I don't-
You said
Now
you
she
said
on like both, ain't she? She like live kind
I'm
of.
kind of confused on a lot of them.
yeah,
Bro, I hate when they be doing this shit, bro.
Confused into After Mania. After Mania, everybody until Mania, everybody is on everybody's show. That's how I'm looking at it.
I don't. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Next up, again, I do agree with you all. Giovanni Vinci was completely.
I'm not cheering because I hate that he got. I'm not cheering because he got released. I'm cheering because like, bro, really didn't do anything that we know of to get released. But we
It
have,
seemed like they just didn't ever
yeah.
like him or something.
Well, we all have that Tiffany story, but
That's
that's
just a rumor, and we don't
Yeah,
know that for
rumor.
a fact.
yeah. But
But even then, that's stupid. That's stupid. Look at Matt Hardy, leader in Edge.
yeah, well, Matt Hardy did get fired.
But he came
That was
back.
after the fact.
Giovanni got publicly buried by Ludwig Kaiser. Disappeared.
He
Came
did.
to SmackDown with these vignettes. It seemed like people was getting behind him. They tried to do the look. Oh, you gonna lose and then you gonna win. You gonna lose.
Like
a
what
couple
Melo's doing. Like what Melo doing.
Yeah.
W. He got a W and then he never saw him again. I feel like.
Bro, but he a hooper for real though, bro.
He was the best. Other than Gunther, he was the best one in Imperium to me. Ludwig just has
I
like
know that's kind of hard because Ludwig is
Lud-
also really good in the ring.
he is, and he's better on the mic. But I don't know, bro. Vinci's
Vinci a
style,
hooper. He a hooper.
yeah,
He remind me of a. I'm not gonna lie. Vinci really remind me of Roderick Strong, bro.
yes, that's like a perfect
Like
comparison.
he like the Roderick Strong like of Imperium.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't have bad matches for real. When you give him
Yeah.
a chance to cook, he's
Yup.
gonna for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last but not least,
He's gonna find work.
like I said, I just asked where the heck the Good Brothers were at, and now they are released. They are another team. Honestly, I feel like both of those guys are kind of past their prime. If I'm being honest,
Way past that problem.
they sent them to NXT to again help some younger talent. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We're gonna use you on the main roster right now. Go down there to Papa Sean, and HBK will have you work with some young guys, give them a nice rub, give them some good experience. I think that was the best thing that they could have did with them right now without AJ Styles. You know what I'm saying? I think that was another thing. AJ Styles going down allowed them to really not have anything to do for a while. So I'm hoping. I wouldn't be surprised to see them boys back in TNA. Honestly, it seems like that's where they're most happy at when they're not in WWE.
Or Japan. They might go back to New
Yeah.
Japan.
I also see them going back to Japan, but it's crazy. I don't know about all those old Bullet Club members. I don't see many of them going back to Japan besides like
Yeah.
Mega and the Young Bucks. You know what I'm saying? But I think Japan would welcome them in with open arms, of course.
Mhm.
I don't never see them going to AEW. If they were gonna do it, they were gonna do it. Last time they got released by WWE, they would have went to AEW instead of TNA if that was something that they wanted to do. I don't think they want to be in AEW.
Hold on. This off topic, but since we just said something about Japan, where the fuck is Omos?
All right, what I missed? My bad.
You're good. We're talking about the Good Brothers getting released. Omos?
Yeah.
How did they get hired? Like that, I don't understand why they brought them back and did nothing.
It's like AOP. They like AOP.
And it's not like
they gave some guys a rub in NXT. That we asked for them, I feel like they are past their prime.
the Good Brothers rub.
Without AEW, it was not much. I mean, without AJ Styles, it was not much main roster potential for them, if I'm being honest. Now, they could have did some really cool things with the club, but they chose. And then AJ got hurt.
Yeah. But they still could do something with them and Mention.
I feel like they were supposed to, and sending them to NXT and letting Meechin do her thing as a single star, and now develop herself to a legitimate upper mid Carter. But
also,
her at first too. You got to think she went down to NXT as well. They were having a whole feud with what's their name, OTM and
Jada Parker.
Yeah. You know? And so they were a part of that feud with Meechin. The difference is Meechin was there to give Jada a rub, but Meechin also, in that sense, still was able to get herself over more. And Good Brothers, who were there to put over OTM and a couple other teams like Hank and Dale, and they weren't able to get themselves more over because obviously they probably didn't care to, if I'm being honest.
No,
I think that generation is kind of like phasing out.
They love that WWE check to sit on their ass. So
I think that generation of the Bullet Club fans are kind of phasing out now. Like it's I've never seen them in their prime at all. So like even when they first came along, I was like, okay. It was like, oh, they're from Japan. They gotta be raw. And I started watching. I was like,
Gallows in his prime. I saw Festus in the prime, bro. What are we talking about?
Yeah, Gallows has been raw, but Carl, I ain't never seen Carl like that.
No, I think it's better.
Oh, I know y'all not talking about Festus. Y'all not talking about my boy Festus.
Oh, you better.
He got released 3 damn times by WWE so far, bro. That's a world record
too.
That's a world record.
He was fake
Kane. He was fake Kane.
Hey man, he been around.
Hey, Les, you think they're gonna go down and
you might not
in TNA?
What you say?
You think they're gonna go beat up Joe Hendry?
Yo, they should.
Joe Hendry on Twitter wilding, dog. Get a grip.
I was waiting. He didn't do it.
What?
Oh, never mind.
Oh my God.
Damn. He lost the plot, Derek.
I did.
He lost the
All right. That will be the end of the WWE releases. Like I said, 10 wrestlers, 2 tag team. I think it was 3 women, 1 manager. You know what I'm saying? So, and again, I feel like all situations where those people really weren't going to be used, especially for WrestleMania season. Get them off the payroll, give them their last 90 days, and allow them to move on with their life or career, whichever way they fit. And we wish all of them best in their future endeavors.
Yep,
now,
that's true.
On to AEW, which in my opinion,
that'll be some celebration.
WWE probably caught wind of some of these things about.
Yeah, they did.
Why would you say that?
Just because, 10 people at one time, right?
Mm-hmm.
they have no reason to complain financially.
You can't tell me his budget cuts. You cannot tell me his budget cuts.
I think it's purely we don't have anything for you.
We don't have anything for you, but guess what? It's three
Yeah.
people that we got something for, and they be free agents. Those names:
Boy,
Malachi Black, Miro, and finally the one who has publicly kind of been somewhat stating that he would like to be free.
Free Ricky. Free Ricky, man. All right, so now
Within a long time, almost a year now, since we've seen Ricky Starks on television, on AEW, just being honest. Same with Miro. I can't tell you last time we seen Miro.
Last time I seen Miro was with Lana, right? Didn't they have a little storyline?
And like she was managing Hobbs, right?
Yeah, and like she was fucking Powerhouse Hobbs and something like some weird shit, like the Bobby Lashley. It was like a Bobby Lashley 2.0
like
thing.
Bobby Lashley joined again, bro. AEW straight ran that same type of shit back, and they wasn't even together no more.
Yeah, but I heard Miro wrote that shit. I heard he wrote that shit. I heard he wrote both of them.
Bro, stop.
Tony Khan in the booth, like, yeah, this is hot right here.
Right next to you, and court is only right. I covered you on your lonely nights.
Oh my God.
I think Miro. I think this might be it.
I don't
for
give a
Miro.
fuck that twin sister.
You think so?
I don't really want to see him back in WWE like that.
Rusev, what they are? Rusev, Machka.
And that era has passed. Like Rusev Day ain't going. We can't do Rusev Day again, man.
I don't know. I think Triple H could find something interesting for him, but guaranteed.
I do not trust that man.
Guaranteed, it's hard to right now. But I still, he better than Vince.
Yeah.
So I trust him a lot more than I would trust Vince on anybody.
Yeah.
And
well, he's the reason both of them are gone.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
But Malachi Black.
Who?
I think I would bet money that they are WWE bound.
Oh, by far.
They can be. I don't know.
I'm very excited.
Or I think you want to wait to those guys to debut after Mania. I think largely Mania is Triple H kind of got it figured out right now. I don't think
it's pretty booked up.
I don't think that he's gonna be able to really give them a prominent spot at Mania.
Yeah.
So I do think those are possible returns for return and debut for after
Mania.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. Don't be surprised if SmackDown after Mania be treated with the same type of prestige now. Like,
I
think for most people, Raw is always gonna be the A show, but SmackDown has definitely cut off that lead that Raw had just a little bit, I think. And on top of that, I think that WWE is very into presenting both of those shows as being that important. As you know, always seemed like it was more important. I feel like when we were kids, even though we probably liked SmackDown better because they had the Hoopers, you know what I'm saying? They had cool ass wrestlers like Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio and shit.
I think that was the point in time where they were genuinely like better than Raw.
They were.
They were. No question about it.
You want to know what me about that is how SmackDown was good back then. Wasn't Triple H? Didn't he have the World Heavyweight battle on Raw?
Yeah,
and that was a reign of terror.
Now look at him.
It was a reign of terror.
Yeah, and now look at him booking everything now. And SmackDown for like the last 5 years has basically been the A show because of Roman and all them.
I think Raw's presentation is very much a like S show.
Mm-hmm.
They want that like the
It
S
is.
show. Like the presentation on there is ridiculous.
I will say last year Raw did, I think, come back and became the better product on a weekly out of the two. But for a long time, probably 2016 on.
Yep.
SmackDown.
SmackDown was the better product more consistently, especially, Raw may have had some weeks, but I think since 2016, SmackDown generally, year by year, almost they had the better product than Raw.
Except the dog food and Roman Reigns,
that was rough.
They had
that was rough.
Both companies, both shows had their moments, but SmackDown was much more a consistently good product since 2016.
Mhm.
That's almost 9 years now.
Dang, God.
That's just
Oh,
one thing.
Wow, damn, bro, you making us feel old, bro.
I know,
Go.
bro.
I've been, nigga, I graduated high school 9 years ago, nigga. My 10-year anniversary next year, man. How the fuck you think I feel?
You
You want
pulling up?
cookie?
Oh
You
my
want
god,
cookie?
bro.
Just talking to yesterday, our old class president, ironically, her boyfriend is my girlfriend cousin type shit.
Type shit.
Type shit.
We was football party, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tell them you gotta be the ones that help organize the fucking union. I gotta go.
Mhm. Okay.
I was the one that turning out the tassel for my class.
I had a debate, not a debate, but a question was raised.
Put a real nigga up there, Savvy. They know what was up. I ain't have to be the valedictorian. I ain't have to be the president. They said you a real nigga, Derek. We want you to do the turning of the tassels. All right, bet.
That's crazy. So pertaining to Ricky Starks, somebody I was talking to somebody, they were saying that this might not be a good decision for Ricky.
You. No, I'm fucking with you. Who said it might not? Go ahead.
They were kind of saying like there'll be a good 3 months, and then after that it will be a 6-month feud with the Miz or something. Like it won't, like on paper it sounds good to us, but once he gets there, like is it better for him to go to NXT and kind of build up a little bit, or
Yeah, he should go to NXT.
NXT needs him.
Yeah.
Main roster, I could see him possibly getting lost in the shuffle. Here's why
easily
hard. It'd be hard because he's the Cody Rhodes guy.
Yep.
Right. Cody will vouch for him, but that's,
bro,
yeah.
Him and Trick, bro. I think he could elevate Trick.
He could.
You think Trick going still be there 90 days?
But what does it make sense to put him in NXT? He was been on the main roster on TV, putting in work.
But listen, AEW
work.
AEW is different. AEW is different,
and we haven't seen him in X amount of months.
Turner. It's still on Turner. That's a watch product.
But AEW is different than WWE.
NXT for the next 2
the
years.
ring, but wrestling still kind of hand in hand. You can put him in NXT. It would be a good idea.
You think if Hologram was debuting in WWE, he would go to straight main roster? He would go straight to main roster?
That's different. Because
why is it different? Why is it different?
No. Penta
why is
and
it
Ricky
different?
Starks.
Because Penta was a top star in the company, is what I'm saying.
Penta and Ricky are two different levels.
Let me talk.
How old is Penta? How old is Penta?
Penta's damn near 39. He like almost 40.
He's 30. Oh my god. Them two were on the same product, right? Even though they're two different people.
Where's Ethan Page?
Where Ethan Page at?
On
Where
AEW,
Ethan Page at?
He didn't even wrestle.
But he was on AEW. He was on TV.
Ricky was
my god.
Feuds with CM Punk.
Oh my god.
Malachi Black.
I can't.
Bryan Danielson. I'm not saying he shouldn't go to NXT, but we need to stop acting like he's not, like he can't not be ready. Like
I think the reason why Penta got to main.
Did I not say they need him?
They need it on NXT.
They need him. He don't need NXT. He don't need. I said he could elevate Trick. He could help Trick.
I don't think Trick.
How is he helping Trick? Trick's already helping himself.
That's false. That's false.
How?
Let's be real.
I don't see Trick. I don't see Trick being in NXT in 90 days.
He's in that both of his title reigns as NXT champion was short as fuck. There's a reason for that, bro.
You're saying he's also saying 90 days. What's happening in 90 days?
He thinks he's gonna get called up to the main roster.
I think he's gonna get called up pretty soon.
Released. What are we talking about?
Pray that he don't.
He can't.
No.
He can't.
I don't think
he's good. He can do better, but he's good right now. Like
I think the reason why Penta,
if he gonna go back to being mellow lackey, that's the only.
I think Penta going to main makes more sense because he has a deeper past. He's been everywhere. Yeah. You've seen him on Lucha Underground. You've seen him in AAA. You've always seen Penta.
And from AEW.
Yeah.
Now Ricky is in his mid-30s. He ain't young. I'm not saying keep him in NXT for long.
He had that short and hot reign.
men's roster is terrible, and they need someone like Ricky Starks
Mm-hmm.
to help elevate the entire men's division for a year, and then he comes to the main roster.
Reed, it's like Julia.
Months.
Why is Julia in NXT and she didn't go straight to main roster? She there to elevate NXT.
No, she's there to learn.
I think she had to build
a whole
up.
other explanation too, because of the language barrier for her and Stephanie.
Well, that too.
Exactly.
Yeah, that too.
I agree.
There's that too. Yeah.
Learn the American television style, and then we'll get up on the main roster.
True.
Like, other reason why you those 10 people, the roster
Mm-hmm.
is so fucking deep, and it's getting deeper.
Yeah.
It's getting deeper, bro. They are not fucking playing with these niggas, bro. Like, let's be real. Like, the WWE roster is fucking crazy right now. And one thing I will give them, they've got a huge roster. AEW has a huge roster. We can complain about a lot of wrestlers, but I think WWE does a better job of using their big roster than AEW has in the last few years. Like the last 2 years, I think they've done a better job. There are a lot more people, very, very talented people, that get lost in the shuffle on AEW than there is on WWE. Honestly, a lot of those people that they released, I could have did without.
Don't get me started on AEW using their roster.
7 of them. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
But what AEW does with their top stars is they throw them in a fucking faction and make them feud with another big faction.
And then
listen to this. They take their best wrestler, arguably of all time in ring, and they put him in a tag match with his rival.
I think that's good for Kenny.
They're going to run that feud back. And then also, you want to know something? They're going to get one of the biggest stars in Japan wrestling history, sign him, and they're going to make him say bitches on lingo, and then do nothing with him but put a lackey title on him from the young.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what you expected from an American run from Okada. He's in full Shinsuke Nakamura mode. Like, I did all the great stuff bad now. I'm about to hang out. I'm here to hang out now. I gave y'all the greatest matches.
He ain't wrong. I
gave it to y'all.
I agree.
What I was saying to Les and Derek before, I agree with that. I just think they could have done more. Like when he said bitch, like it was a little over. Still put him in prominent matches. His match with Pac was pretty good. Shout out to Pac.
I think he's exactly what Okada wants to do. I think that's one of the biggest things.
I think Okada just want to chill. Like Okada just cruising by.
We don't have much more time on Okada either.
He not like
one thing about AEW. Kenny time running low.
Yeah, but what was the point of going to AEW if your time's coming up? Why would you not want to go to WWE?
Because he's cruising. He's cruising.
Kenny over here. Will over here. The Hoop was over here.
Look at how much money that Tony Khan was willing to give Okada. He gave him what, 12 million?
How much was WWE trying to give him? I don't think Okada works in WWE. I don't think that works.
I don't think he works in WWE either.
Even with Triple H.
Ospreay, I could see working in WWE though.
They said the same thing about Julia and Stephanie. And
who said that about Julia and Stephanie?
A lot of people said that. They said, "How was that going to translate?"
Name one. You bullshit.
Bro, what are we talking? The IWC. The IWC.
Hey,
they did not say that. They did not say that.
We can't quote that community. That community is shocked.
Exactly.
Word for word, but I'm saying people said the same thing, even though they're in NXT. Like they're still over. Not like Jey Uso over, but like when they go to the Rumble, people are excited that they're there. That's all.
It's crazy how over Jey Uso is, though.
It's kind of nuts.
We need to just not do a whole segment about Jey Uso, bro, because I'm
over that. No yeet. Reed's pissed off. No yeet.
Nah,
hey man, I wasn't here.
I could put the no before the yeet.
We talked about this all last pod though, so I'm not trying to bring it up.
Nah, yeah.
I'm not.
I would like to say
talk
I'm
about the Elimination Chamber matches. Let's go on a road.
Yes.
Who do you have winning the men's and who do you have winning the women's? Brief explanation if you want to give it.
I'm scared. Who's all in the men's one right now? It's Punk.
Don't worry about who win it. Worry about who you want to win.
Who I want to win?
Word.
I think
their ticket to WrestleMania to inevitably fight Cody Rhodes. That's the question, really.
Well, we gotta figure out who's all there. I mean, I don't know who I want to fight Cody.
What do you mean?
I want him to.
I
want him away from the bloodline.
Well, I'm sorry.
That's what I want.
That's not happening.
I'm sorry,
That's not happening. We know that for a fact it's not happening.
I think it'd be nice for Cena to win it, I think that's a possibility for him to win it, but I think one of the reasons why he lost the Rumble and I was okay with it was he wants the most difficult path to Mania to kind of sell his story.
Yeah.
Because if he was won the Rumble, he'd have been like, okay, cool. It would have been like easy cruising. He wants like a legit rougher path. So like I think it's a possibility for him to go to the Rumble, to go to Elimination Chamber, win it. I think Punk in it too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Drew.
And Drew.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Okay, cool.
I want Drew to win the Chamber, and I want him to win the belt. I don't want Drew to win the Chamber and not win the belt.
Well,
I'm tired of.
You don't want me to win the Chamber. There ain't no way in hell Cody Rhodes loses first.
If they're giving Jey Uso the Rumble win, they're going to give Drew McIntyre his win in front of a crowd. I can see that totally.
Well, we've been saying that for about 2 years now. We're going to give Drew McIntyre something.
And guess what? He should. He's been doing great work. He's been
doing incredible work, but eventually you can't. You got to stop losing the big match. Eventually, you got to win the big match. You know, I think he should have never lost that Roman match. It's been.
Yeah, it's just there's too many people at the top, bro.
Yeah, now now it's cluttered. Now, if he lost the Roman, and now you have Punk in a way. Now you have Seth in a way. Now you have Cena in a way. Now you have Roman kinda in a way. Like
you got Jay in the way.
Why am I in contention with Jey Uso, man? I've been like, he had one of the best matches of last year, Drew McIntyre with Punk in the cell, and it's like, I'm not gonna say they're not rewarding him for it. We don't know what the plans are. I think this is going to be an important 2 months for Triple H booking wise.
Yes.
This almost a lot of people are voicing their displeasure of Mania right now. Like they're not excited for it.
I ain't excited for it.
I'm interested to see where it goes. I think a lot could happen in 2 months.
But it just like right now, bro. Like every single year, especially with like the Cody story, I don't know. It felt like there was like a magic like flair to it. It's always been like this for me. Like Christmas. Like you know, like you get giddy and you're like, oh, Christmas time is coming, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I don't feel that magic right now, and I think part of it has to do with the uncertainty about like Dwayne. The fuck is the Rock?
We don't care.
I don't think it's uncertainty. He ain't gonna be there.
We don't care about.
Yeah, but I think that fucked up. I think it put like a wedge in a lot of Triple H's plans.
Well, he said Survivor Series, Rumble, Mania. I ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, no, he ain't.
Figure it out. And I think Rock really messed it up, him not being there. I do think there was kind of a plan. We kind of had to understand, like, okay, it might be Cody Rock, it might be Roman Rock. Now it's like we got to run back Cody in the bloodline. We have Roman and
everything that The Rock did last year set up for him to be there this year. Him wanting to come out at Bad Blood, that wasn't a Triple H thing.
No, that was him. That was him thing.
The Rock thing. Ain't no way
he shouldn't have pulled up.
Ain't no way Triple H had no commitment from The Rock and would have came up with the idea for that to happen. That was Rock's idea, and for Triple H, he was probably thinking at that point, well, that means this motherfucker probably gonna be there. And then the time start coming closer and closer. The Rock
ain't gonna be there.
And The Rock say, "Oh, I got something to film. I can't be there."
Are y'all interested in Seth, Punk, and Roman triple threat?
Well,
I
hey,
am.
We're gonna talk about that. Who did you want to win as the Chamber? And I'm gonna send it off to Les because we're gonna talk.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk
let's
about.
Let's stick to the Chamber. Let's get back to the Chamber.
Who y'all want to win at the Chamber, man?
Stabby, go first. We'll talk about that Punk shit.
Drew's in it. I want Drew to win.
Okay.
The women's, you know me, man. Bianca Belair in there. I want her to win everything.
Yes,
I want her walking out like Ultimo Dragon with the belts. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Hell yeah.
That's what. Who else is in there? Though? I don't know who's in there. So I think it won't be Bianca.
Liv.
God.
Io probably gonna be in there.
Oh, please,
man.
Yeah, Io
can't be Liv. It cannot be Liv.
It better not be Liv.
I'll start tweaking. It better not be Liv.
Shout out Liv, but it better not be Liv.
Go next. Come on.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll say damn, bro. For the men's side, Cena.
Okay.
I think Cena's gonna win it.
See,
And for the women's side, I think Io. Easy.
Yeah.
Come on, Bree.
She gotta get in there though.
Yeah, me too.
Go for
Scenario wise, I think Logan Paul screws over Cena and they fight at Mania and Drew wins.
I swear to fucking God, Reed. I swear to God. Why did you just put that shit in the universe?
women,
Who you think winning the women's?
I want Bianca to win.
Shout out Queen B, but bro,
The tag team titles just won't be defended at Mania, is what y'all see.
Listen, bro. Hey,
it might not get it regardless.
hey, what can we do?
I mean, they also could defend it on Stand and Deliver, I guess. And
I
they,
think
who's in the Lash and fucking Jakara?
either they're gonna get it or Liv and Raquel gonna get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope not.
I would be cool with Raquel and Liv
what
getting
looking like.
because Liv don't need to be in a title match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, true.
Tag team title match, all right? So, for me personally, I want to see CM Punk win. I would rather Roman and Seth go one-on-one, and we can get CM Punk versus Cody one-on-one as well. But if they are intent on doing the CM Punk Roman and Seth matchup, you know,
I don't know. Is there enough story?
Let's get Drew versus Cody. I'd be cool with Drew versus Cody, but Drew's not gonna win that. Drew's not gonna. But it will be an interesting storyline. I think they'll have a banger. Drew is the last person to pin Cody Rhodes in a one-on-one matchup.
Yep.
Nobody.
That's a good callback.
Is there enough story with Cody and Punk for that to happen?
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, Rumble.
I mean, they set it up. They set it up to where you can you see the layers that's there. That's something that on top of the Young Bucks, they can go deep.
They can go deep as hell. Yeah,
I need them to go off the script.
Both of them are cool with it. They can go.
Yeah,
deep.
I need them to talk.
And they should. They should.
The history between the two, the friends of the friends of
NDA. I gotta hear somebody say NDA.
They should have did that.
That's what I'm saying. As much as they can say, you know what I'm saying? They can't say everything.
In my eyes, it doesn't make sense that Cody is no longer with AEW still. He was popping in 2019. Hey man, we ain't gonna do this. We ain't gonna do this. We're gonna be better. Da da da. Sledgehammer to the throne. He saw Brian and Adam Cole walk through the door. He said, "You know what, man?
Hey, bro, what happened? He's the biggest face on planet Earth.
I might gotta go.
I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
He had that Sammy match. He said,
EO gotta win, man. EO gotta way to WrestleMania.
Yeah, do.
Gotta be EO versus
Rhea.
Because I mean, I get the enticing, you know, how enticing it could be to do a trilogy between Charlotte and Rhea. But honestly, they shouldn't even need to have a second match because Rhea should have got put over the first time. So I don't want to start.
That second match was good though.
The second
match was a good match.
Match was amazing.
5 chops.
They was
5 chops.
But I don't think I want to. I would prefer the Tiffany Charlotte matchup and for Charlotte to put over Tiffany. I'm gonna be real. I don't think neither Royal Rumble winner should win the match at Mania.
Nah. Hell no.
I can't see Jay losing.
Gunther better beat the fuck out of Jay Uso.
I can't see Jay losing.
You can cry, and we're gonna be no yeeting all over the place. Y'all gonna be yeeting tears.
We ain't getting nowhere. We ain't getting nowhere.
Tears out y'all eyes when Gunther just choked the life out of him.
That might be high. That might.
I don't even want Jay Uso to tap out, bro. I don't want him to tap out.
That'd be a good possibility.
He pass out.
He gonna pass out
like a fucking superhero that just lost. He should look like a superhero that just wasn't good enough to beat the big bad villain. I think that's the story to tell.
It should be like Infinity War.
Yep. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, we all thought Thanos was. We all thought Thanos won, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you,
if I enjoyed this Gunther reign a little bit more, I'd agree. But
I'm gonna tell you one thing though.
Triple H.
Yeah,
Triple H so far that is not as great.
Yeah,
they did him dirty. This was self-sabotage. They did Gunther really dirty with this reign.
Yo, but Jimmy and fucking Gunther would
Hoopin'. Big Jim.
Yeah, was Randy Orton. And since then, they've been having him be a third wheel in a feud with Finn Balor and Damian Priest.
Yeah.
Somehow the champion is the third wheel ultimately in that situation. So
that heavyweight title
is nothing to do with Finn or nothing to do with Damian. the potential of a Gunther versus Finn feud and the Gunther versus Damian Priest feud is sky's the fucking limit. But once
That
you
heavyweight title is almost like the IC title, the way it's treated. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't at the Rumble. Like
But
it's not really.
if it was,
no titles
if
at
it,
the Rumble though, for
if
real.
it
They only
was,
did 2 title matches.
if
But
it was,
they shouldn't have done that match at Saturday Night's main event. They should have done it at
No.
Royal Rumble. That way Jey Uso couldn't even win the Royal Rumble, man. There you go, Savvy. You right.
but
Yeah.
if it's the IC title, then the same person who's holding it, who held the IC title, would have a better reign.
But I think it's the optics of it, the way it's treated. It's not. It's not treated like a big title. Like it's the 1A 1B title. But now it's like, I know I get it because the WWE undisputed title is going to have more. You know what I mean? It's going to be presented more and presented better. But I think that, like, you know, when the world title start missing pay-per-views and whatnot, that's when I'm like, all right, like, you know, if it was a different champion, I think they would have put him on more. But I don't understand with this reign with Gunther.
Bro.
That IC title reign was great, but this one was just like,
I already know what my best match of all of Mania gonna be, so I'm already locked in. So
I'm not trying to see Logan versus Cena, y'all.
I'm not, but that's what it feels like, man. I'm telling you.
No, Cena's. I think we might get Cena Cody somehow.
Cena got him out.
I think Cena's getting that belt because he got
It's not
gonna be at
36 more
Mania.
dates.
It's not gonna be at Mania though.
Not a Mania.
It's not gonna be at Mania. Hell no.
You know, I think it'd be cool if he turned like kind of heel or something. Like,
I think Cody
hey,
gonna
like
do.
I'm kind of sick of this dog. Y'all ruining my like farewell tour. Like, you know what?
I think
gotta
Cody
resort.
might. I think Cody might. Yeah.
You know, Cody Cole with the black hair.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
What match I think is going to be the best match? Arguably, has the potential to be arguably the best match, top 5 in Mania history.
Which?
KO and Sammy.
Yeah.
You think I'm kind of over KO and Sammy, man.
I'm not, bro.
No.
I'm here for it, bro. That story, they just revamped it, and it's better than what it was.
I think they've done all they can do under the WWE.
No, they did not, because
match wise,
no.
They
gotta have a last man standing match, bro. They should have a last man standing.
They can't have a regular match now.
A regular normal match.
Yeah, they can't.
No.
I'm not saying
I need to see blood. I need to see blood. I'm not gonna lie. I need to see some blood.
It's not gonna be
normal. If it's a normal match,
but the story is like
they don't cook.
It's different what they've done.
It's gonna be better than Jey Uso match.
Yeah.
Oh damn, straight.
Probably.
Ain't no fucking probably.
I think no.
Probably.
I think.
Prove me wrong.
These niggas wrestling soulmates, bro. They don't mix.
Yeah. I think them unlocking the top rope brain buster, unlocking the package pile driver kind of has me kind of a little interested. I'm like, okay, y'all letting them do the move.
Through the table. I'm talking about. Like, I need to see some blood.
It can't be a normal match though. Under no circumstances can this be.
It should be a last man standing match, and they both go down, bro, and none of them win. It's a draw.
Should do an Iron Man match. 3 stages of hell.
Iron Man.
3 stages of hell.
Yeah.
To do the Cena and Umaga spot with the rope at the Rumble. They need.
Oh my god, with the SCFU.
And neither of them have to win, bro. KO should win, but neither of them have to win, bro.
No, they don't. No, yeah.
This sound real good, but Triple H booking, so we ain't getting none of this.
Nah, cause look, bro, we could get like a trilogy and end it off at SummerSlam, bro.
Unless they do it, and hey, it's in Canada. Unless they do it at Chamber, I don't. Unless KO's in
I don't know, man. I don't know. I gotta see. If it's a normal match, my expectations are low. If it's a hardcore falls count anywhere, then we can work with that. I think Kevin Owens been doing some of the best work I've seen him do in WWE, and he hasn't been getting nothing back for it. I think he's gotten over very well. Yeah. I would have liked him at least win one of those Cody matches, but
yeah.
I think what he got back from it is being in the main event,
Yeah.
And being the storyline of WWE for the last months has been theirs, you know what I'm saying? The Seth and CM Punk on Raw, but of course they kind of rushed that because they wanted something huge to end off the first run of the Netflix era, and I think Roman Reigns main events that against Solo if The Rock was going to be at WrestleMania. But since they had to throw that audible out there and kind of have The Rock be on some accepting Roman Reigns being back the tribal chief, I think that changed them to having to speed up the Seth versus CM Punk, which I thought was something that they were going to save for WrestleMania.
That was one of the most ridiculous promos I've ever
But
heard in my life.
I gotta go. Y'all boys can keep podding.
Hold it down.
Hello, Derek.
Catch your brother.
That was one of the most ridiculous promos I've ever heard in my life.
Which one?
The Rock promo on Raw.
Oh.
You're like, Cody, I love you. Roman, I love you. I said, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
That first Raw on Netflix, that was just for casuals.
Yeah,
I think they kind of keep that in there too, that kind of casual feel to it.
It really feels casual. Like SmackDown really feels like it's just like a regular SmackDown.
Yeah.
Literally.
Raw feels like they're catering to everybody and it feels weird.
Because you have new eyes. Weird. You have new eyes. I hate the presentation personally. Even at the Rumble, how it was just like, hey, look who's here. They're here. Well, let's look at the crowd. Let's look at the audience. Let's look at this. I'm like, dude, like
that's how
they wanted to be real sports based though. Like they taking that influence, I guess.
A lot of people was mad at the ticker on the Rumble. I was like, I'm cool with it. I was
fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do like the more sports feel to it. To kind of it's a nice change.
True.
It's a nice change to presentation. I like the little drone camera on Netflix. I love the ring match. I like the logos in the ring match. I like that a lot because it makes you feel like UFC or New Japan, how they have all the logos and promotions and whatnot. So it's cool.
Yo,
man, I don't know, bro. My Mania expectations, I went from like here
to like low. Everybody's low.
It's low right now.
I think the chamber is going to determine what we're really going to get, and if
the chamber going to determine if people even want to watch that shit or not.
I ain't gonna lie. If they really do Logan and Cena, then that's
I can see it, bro.
That's almost nailing the coffin. People really ain't about to care about this Mania, man.
No,
hell no.
We were just talking about this, bro. He's really good in ring, but no one likes him as a person.
He's a piece of shit.
Unfortunate part.
He's a piece of shit because
really
he's so good.
Ring.
And he doesn't. His buckshot is better than Hangman's.
Hey,
like he's real good, bro.
Chill.
All them Hangman moves. No, that buckshot is crazy. He got a little oomph on it. Like he
really do.
Hangman's also like 30 something, bro. Give him a break.
Okay, and Logan Paul is also like 30 something.
Bro, why are we going to Hangman? Why do we always do this, bro? That's my guy. I'm not doing that no more. We're not doing that. He can have a better buckshot lariat, but we're not gonna sit here and act Hangman ain't been hooping for 20.
He kind of got all the Hangman moves down. Like he got like 3 of them things.
He does, bro.
He was watching that tape.
He was watching AEW
on repeat.
Bet.
He can never be Hangman, bro. Hangman's 101.
Oh yeah, he can never tell a story like Hangman.
Hell no,
bro.
That's what. I don't really like Hangman that much, but I could give credit to that.
I love Hangman.
I want to know why you don't like Hangman. You never really told me.
I don't know.
You watched that 2020 Revolution match with him, Kenny, and the Bucks?
That's one of the great tag matches ever.
No, like I respect his work. I think he's a really good wrestler. I just don't really fuck with him.
It's because he's a cowboy.
I don't give a fuck about no cowboy. Fuck it.
It's okay, I get it.
Reed, when you debuted in WWE on a white horse and a cowboy, like howdy y'all, I'm gonna be like, yeah, Reed, come on. That's my favorite wrestler.
We're also friends. We're also friends.
I think it's like his stupid ass mustache. Maybe I don't like his mustache. About that.
He do kind of look goofy.
It's a stupid ass mustache.
He looks insane. I like him. That's my guy.
And you know what's
crazy? He a real good wrestler though.
He's a real good person too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's nice.
Facts that. I respect that. I don't know. I just can't get into it.
Yeah, you're not the one. I got a lot of people that say they don't like Hangman. I'm just like,
I love Hangman. He's dope. He's done amazing work. He's one of the best in that company.
Yeah, by far.
Storyteller in that company. And
Swerve, I'm not gonna lie. Last summer, the feud that he had with Swerve, that actually made me like him a lot more. Like it was really good.
Him burning down his house was crazy. I'm like, shit.
And that match with Jay White, with Switchblade
Yeah.
when he did the buckshot and he turned it into the fucking what's Switchblade's finisher? The Blade Runner.
Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that was immaculate.
I'm very happy.
great match.
Ricochet went over Swerve. Ricochet looking good, man.
I'm not gonna lie, he is,
Ricochet
bro.
looking good.
Yeah.
I'm happy for Ricochet, man. I think I think he's playing along. I was thinking they were gonna put him in the Hurt Syndicate eventually, like after seeing how like kind of brutal he's getting.
It's good that they don't.
I was thinking they were gonna do it, but now with Cedric possibly on the way,
Oh
I don't
my
know if
god,
they're
they're gonna cook.
it.
They're gonna
Now,
cook.
The thing is, I don't trust is they have to maintain the Hurt Syndicate's like aura for 90 days.
Yeah.
Like they're good right now, but it's like you have to maintain a certain level of like, you know, energy with them. And I think they're pretty good. Like the crowd loves the theme and all that. But it's like
I got one thing to say is I watched one of the episodes and
yeah.
They should let Shelton and Bobby talk more because
You think so?
MVP seems to obviously so MVP's a legend. We're just gonna get what he a legend. Like I fuck with MVP heavy. His United States run's like one of my favorite belt runs of all time. But he only gets over a certain extent to where it's like Bobby and Shelton are just there, just standing, saying nothing. You kind of
they kind of talk in the ring though.
But they don't really cut promos. I think if you want to care more about it, you kind of have to let them talk at that point.
Rita, I understand you're a good human, but let's be real, bro. Bobby Lashley, bro, he is not a good promo. Shelton Benjamin ain't even a good promo either, bro. Let's be real, bro.
Listen, bro.
They aren't good promos.
They're not good promos.
Every week. What? Come on now. Come on.
I think they have it like that, so when they do talk, it means more.
It means more, yeah.
So once they eventually take that mic from MVP and be like, "Yo, XYZ UVW," it has more of a feeling to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're saving their voices for that moment. But I think their presentation is amazing. I really like it. I'm really liking the AEW arena setup now. They got smaller.
They got smaller, but it looks so good because it's packed out.
It looks good in the and people that want to be there are there.
There,
and it's loud. It's loud as shit.
Dude, somebody needs to do a report. Like me, Les, maybe we can add Savvy and Derek. We need to do like a blog report on 2021 AEW and almost getting to stadium levels with Wembley to where they're at now.
We gotta do a video.
That entire video is gonna be me crying my eyes out, saying what happened.
Because
what happened?
They had Punk and all them, and they were packing out every
dog.
Bar for
they
bar.
Had CM Punk's first match back with Darby.
Yes.
On that show, they had Bryan show up. They had Adam Cole show up on the same show.
Yeah.
They had Bryan and Kenny stare at each other, and the crowd's going crazy. They had them go an hour. How are we here? How are we here?
Tony Khan, bro. Tony Khan. Unfortunately.
Why is Cody gone? What happened?
Why
are we here?
Cody gone. I bet he's got like 5 more years till he can talk about it. Once he does, it's gonna be big. Trust me.
It's gonna be something. It's something. It's something.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing light.
Because he had a stake in the company too. Like he was probably making hella money.
He was the voice piece of the company.
Yeah.
It makes zero sense. I've been listening to like some old Deadlock episodes where they used to review AEW, and it's just hearing some of the things they had going on, like during that 2020 era. You had, Brody Lee was around. You had the Dark Order. You had rest in peace, Brody Lee. You had Lance Archer doing his thing. It was
magical.
Yeah, man. It was a different feel. Their backs were against the wall because you couldn't do nothing. But it kind of made me sad. I'm like, man, that's why I still play Fight Forever. Because it gives me that feel of that era. I'm like, yo.
You what? I wish Derek was here, bro. Derek was here. You did not just say you still play Fight Forever.
Hey, man, I go in there and do a match or two. Then I turn it off. That's it.
Listen,
I do a quick match or two.
I'm not mad at you. I'm just not gonna cheer for you.
That game, man. That game did what it needed to do, in my opinion. Because look at 2K.
Yeah, now they stepped they
Look
shit up.
at what 2K look.
They
Every
stepped their shit up.
new feature. I'm like, yeah, I better say thank you, Fight Forever.
No, but you know
Barricade.
what? You know what's also a good thing. I
Yeah.
think 2K has been winning back like in intergender matches and women bleeding, like having that for the first time.
Mhm.
But the reason why they didn't do it is because they wanted to see if Fight Forever was gonna get flack for it, and Fight Forever didn't get flack
It
for it,
didn't.
so it made them okay to do it.
I think stuff like that. I'm not even gonna be doing intergender stuff like that. Too crazy. That wasn't really my thing. But I've been wanting multiple finishers since I was a kid.
Yo,
I've been wanting to throw weapons for a long time.
yo,
Barricade diving looks cool.
yo.
There's a lot of small things in there. I'm not buying this game at full price. I told Reed hit me when that crazy sale come, because they say, oh, we got the island, we got this, we got that. Hey, for Universe, you got promos, and you can have WrestleMania on Saturday and Sunday.
And you get jack shit else, bro. I haven't heard anything else, bro.
That's all
And
for Universe.
That's like the only mode I play, bro. Other than
That's
online.
all. That's the only thing that puts time on the game.
Yeah.
Like after I do,
Yeah.
I may not touch Showcase this year. Only reason why I did it last year because I went to WrestleMania arenas.
Yeah.
This year,
We all did.
I don't know about it. But I've heard some inclusions that are in the game that have me a little excited. I think they said 3-minute warning is in there.
Yeah, they are.
So
Jamal and Rosie.
Yeah, so
Fire. That's fire.
It's gonna have to be something in that showcase for me to do it. I think the New Day and Uso match is in there. Fire match. They took the slingshot technology out.
I've been clamoring for it. Reed, you know that? I've been talking about that since the last game before. Bro, I hate that shit. I hate it.
I think it was in one of the Cena ones. I was sitting doing nothing for like 7 minutes.
And, it was just and I'm watching the match. I'm like, bro, I could just go on fucking Peacock.
And it's not even a match. It's like the audio is muted. Everybody's face is blanked out.
They all blurred out.
What are we doing, dog?
Like, I just want to see, like, we're playing a video game. Let me see you guys recreate this, like, 1-to-1.
Go do some work.
Yeah, do some work.
But there's a lot of small things that I saw that backstage arena, the WWE archives arena. Arena,
that looks so.
That looks fun.
Yo, they said you could interact with every single thing in the room.
Oh yeah, it looks insane. The NXT parking lot got like a glass pane out there.
Yo.
They doing stuff. I'm like, who had this
scaffold?
Yeah,
they got scaffolds.
It looks cool, man.
They also took a lot of things from like PC, because I've been on PC for like almost like a year and a half, 2 years.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna be able to get y'all community creations.
Yeah, which fucking sucks.
But why is Ethan Page in the game and Javon's not? Javon was
no, he is. I think he is, and this is how I know. I think he's gonna be DLC.
He's gonna be DLC.
But like I checked 2K's fucking like following, because I just wanted to see something. They follow him, so it's like he on their radar. So he's definitely like DLC.
He's gonna be DLC. I hope when Penta pull up, if Penta DLC,
he gotta be. He gotta be.
That might be when I buy the game.
Let's talk about.
Now, how is Uncle Howdy 3 years in a row pre-order DLC? I don't know. I don't know,
bro. They really milking this shit for no reason.
I've never seen somebody on a DLC streak like
you. No, that's where you lied. Undertaker been a pre-order bonus for all him and fucking 70 versions of him.
Yeah,
they even got the rolling Undertaker. I wouldn't even be mad if they just had the rolling Undertaker. I'd be like, all right, cool. Do what you want. It's just the dead man. Like, then who cares about 91 Undertaker with the mask? I don't want to play this. I barely play Undertaker as is.
I just want to play I just like the American Badass version.
Yeah,
and that should be base game. We've had that shit for 7 years.
If they're gonna do anybody like with different outfits, it's either gonna be Ray, or they should do
I like the Ray they did for a showcase.
Damn should get a few with the singlets.
Yeah. They're not gonna focus on him like that though. Like a lot of those legacy characters, like Batista's had the same model forever. Rollins had the same model forever. Like a lot of those guys are trying to get that copy paste, man. I would love for him to update Batista or one of them or something, but
especially Batista with head, bro.
Yeah.
Like 05 Batista, that's what we need.
And I'm already knowing they're gonna be unlocking some really dope.
Where you go?
I think Savvy phone died. I think, I think it's either that he getting a call.
Let's see if I get a text from him.
Nah, I think his phone died.
No, that 2K was looking. I talked to my wife the other day. She's like, "Yeah, we can," because she loves GTA. So when 6 comes out, I said we can play it on next gen. She was like, "Yeah, we'll just go halvesies on it, or one of us will buy it." Which I'll most likely just pay for it. But I'm gonna get PS5. At least I can play with y'all. At least
Please, bro.
run the island. Run the island. That's what I would do personally. But
Wait, this set? Oh no, 7. I guess Reed, if you want to take us out, brother.
it's been a Say I Quit podcast. Restart. Les, Savvy. Lil Derek had to leave earlier. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Our TikTok, we're almost to 1,000. We appreciate it. We're going to try to the road to 500 for YouTube. Is getting there. We're going to post more about that.
Of course.
New music coming soon. Me and Les are the 14th. You'll be seeing that soon. Lil Derek has a performance. All that jumbo. Yeah. That's all I gotta say. And he came back right.
Savvy, you want to say any closing words, bro?
Appreciate y'all having me on. Stop watching AEW till they get it right. Keep watching Nia Jax. What else you got to say? Spotify users. Hey man, my project got taken off Spotify.
Yeah.
It will be back on there. Hopefully sometime either this month or early next month, with 3 extra songs on there to kind of compensate that. So
let's go.
My bad. So other than that, man, you know what I mean? Keep streaming Reed. Go stream Starkfield. Go stream Truth. Go stream Les. Go stream Lil Derek album. Like, you know, this stuff to stream. You know what I'm saying? Me and Derek gonna get one this year too.
Word.
We gonna get one this year. Hopefully. Life is kind of like not letting me be a rapper right now.
Our podcast here soon.
Come on, bro. Y'all know what it is, bro.
We're working.
It's the best wrestling hip hop podcast in the entire fucking world. I don't give a fuck. I think it's just really been who?
Shout out to Bar.
Oh.
Go. Yes, sir.
Come on. When you address them, it's them 4 letters. GOAT, bro.
Yes, sir. Don't buy 2K.
All right, we got.
I'm pre-ordering. After
you better not. You better not pre-order that game. You better not.
I'll play it a week early. I gotta get the PlayStation Platinum.
Oh
my gosh.
We will never be free.
Listen, it's been a real ass pod. Savvy, thank you, my brethren, for popping out, bro.
Anytime.
It was a pleasure. I think it's been too sick. What you think, Reed?
I think we got zero fear, and it's been sick. Yes, sir.